Sounds like a skill issue.
Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the Catholic D&D campaign, Belly of the Forest. When last we left the motley crew, they had traveled down to the Shadelands in an attempt to rescue Kyle from beings known as the Moirai. They encountered Granny's cleric patron, Delora the Night Mother, and were sent on a quest to retrieve the second half of an item known as the Crest for the Doors of Death. You guys returned to the material plane, went to a tavern where Granny reunited Lucas the Genasi with some foster parents. There was some drinking, there was some carousing, and all sorts of chaos ensued. And as you guys all wake up the next morning, the day is yours.
All right. First off, do we need to roll for how bad we are right now?
No, you.
Okay.
No hangover rules.
I will say that you managed to sleep off your hangover.
Cool.
Late morning. Got it.
So very late morning. Granny is clearly the first one up.
Yes. Kyle is about midway waking up compared to people. He feels good. He's feeling happy.
Glencoe wakes up fairly early, but not early. Like a nice, reasonable 8. He thinks when he wakes up that it's like a nice early 5 because he feels like it's 5 when he gets up, but it's not.
All right, so you are all awake in the early hours of the morning.
Well,
Brian looks like this is the most he's slept in several years.
Oh, don't you look peachy there, little orc man?
Well, I feel all right. I mean, I had a little bit drink last night, but it's like a one night. No, it only lasts.
You had one drink.
Yep, that's all I need. All I need. Good.
I do hope you've learned your lesson.
What lesson? That's
Don't
not
drink
supposed
the
to
black sludge anymore.
What do you mean? I have more. I'm sure.
You almost
That was-
died.
I didn't almost die. Would have been off. See, I look fine today. I got nothing wrong.
He's fine, Kyle. He's fine.
The record. You notice Brian's
That was a
legs.
great night.
Granny had to do spare to dying on you, cause you were
Oh,
dying.
It's you see at this point I could use it as an automatic sleeping potion. Works great. You give it to someone, tell them to go home. Boof, they're out like a rock.
You're gonna get yourself killed one day. I know you will. Anyway, what business do we need to sort out today? I know we have a little bit of a breather before whatever we're doing next. We have gold in our pocket.
I think that's kind of up to you, boss elf.
Call me Kyle. Anyway, we should go to the DA mess and see if they have it. Shall we go?
Should go to the Whoozits?
The DAMS, the place you are currently working for?
Oh yeah, we do work for them.
Yes.
It's been so long since we were in there, I kind of forgot.
Yes, and as you know, those two idiots got themselves killed. What city are we in?
Ooh, are we gonna be the bosses now?
Now remember, you are still in Rutauk. If you want to go back to where you originally worked, you need to travel to the city of Cortios, where
Okay,
you guys.
so we're in Rutauk. Okay, we could go to a different house. Okay, well let's go ahead and go to the DAMS here and avoid Corticos right now.
Okay.
Anyone else
you two
coming
head
along,
off.
or is it just me and you?
Split the party. Split the party.
Well, I don't know about you. I kind of want to go shop. Got a lot of gold. I think. What am I gonna buy? I have in the world I do. A lot of these things around. Sure, I'll find something.
All right, you go have fun shopping then.
Plenty of neat things to buy in Cordios, too.
There is, and I am planning on using this wisely and buying nice gear for myself for once.
I'm not. I got these gauntlets of work strength. That is all I need. I'm as strong as you now, Brian. Actually, probably a fair bit stronger.
Brian just goes.
Actually, I think I was stronger than you to start with.
I don't think it's real hard. I look like I'm real strong, but like I got. I'm not that good at using it. It's in there somewhere. That's. I don't.
You're cutting out a little bit there, Brian.
Hold on. Let me feel.
Your switch between your in-character and regular voice is by far the most dramatic.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Is this any better?
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
All
just
right.
like. Yeah. I'm not the strongest in the world. I'm strong, but like I have my limits.
You're also tiny.
No.
Well, yeah, but sizes and everything. I think. I don't know.
I'm not biting that. Whatever. We're going to Cordios.
All right.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay in Curtios.
How far is Cordios?
Cordios is. You guys are en route to Ook. Cordios is like. You guys will have to take a week to travel to Cordios. But you've got plenty of time.
Oof, we got any DAMS teleportation magic can get us there?
You could always try and ask the DAMS here.
Yes, the DAMS is gonna ask there. Kyle is gonna go up. I guess as we walk into the DAMS of this place.
Yep.
He goes, "Salutations. Do
You
y'all
flash your DAMS badge, I assume.
smoking a big old fat cigar, huffing and puffing, don't matter where he's at?" He's like, "Yes. Do y'all happen to have teleportation?"
Yes, we provide teleportation services free for any DAMS agent.
Interesting.
But only DAMS agents are allowed to teleport, so if you've got any friends that aren't associated, we can't teleport them. Sorry.
Got it. Well, me and Niko here are agents of the AMS. He is my partner. We would like to go to Cordios, which I did not know. Cordios had teleportation. It would have been nice to know that.
Yeah, they're kind of late to the game. They just installed it last week. That's what you get for a city being run by wood elves. The Genasi kind of smirks. Alright. Have fun in Cordios.
Well, Niko, you go first.
Okay. Niko steps up. I didn't hear the description of it because I was microwaving something, so.
Well, sir,
There
you're about to be
is,
microwaved.
There's a flash of light as Niko disappears through the teleportation circle.
Alright. As Niko disappears, Kyle's gonna go up to the counter of the receptionist lady. "Good evening, ma'am. I don't have much time, but maybe you can do me a favor."
Yes?
Y'all's records, how far do they extend? Does y'all's records house all of the DAMS records, or is it just the city-related stuff?
Just the city-related stuff. If you want the Cordios records, you're going to have to go to Cordios.
Understood. Thank you. And Kyle goes bloop into the teleporter.
Alright. So you two bloop on over to your hometown, and you're now in the DAMS office back where you two first met.
"Boss man, where are you at?"
Oh, you get to call him boss, man.
Because I'm your boss, and he's my boss.
You see Grimsley stumbles out of his office like, "Yeah, I'm here. What do you? Oh, Bondabar, welcome back."
What the heck happened, man?
What do you mean? What happened?
The two, what were their names again?
Jeremy and Greg?
Jeremy and Greg, yes. What happened?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Insight check. 5. 4. Sorry, 4.
No, nothing.
What you don't notice is that Grimsby is trying to hold back tears. And he's like, "We had an accident. They suffered the consequences. What's done is done."
But
That sounds really suspect. I'm gonna make an
Yeah.
insight check too.
Dropping a fireball as an accident? That's kind of...
I have proficiency in this.
Hey, you do.
Niko, you're able to pick up on the fact that, like, your boss is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He's just trying to hold it together to be professional.
Oh, so really was an accident. You weren't the one who cast that fireball, were you?
No. I am a rogue with little to no magic. Definitely not fireball material.
So wait, now it's just me, Niko, and you in this office?
There are other workers here. You didn't think Greg and Jeremy were the only
No.
other employees.
No. I just know like the department or whatever you call it. Like we're Kyle and Niko as we're our own little department. Whatever those two were.
Our wing?
A wing, yeah, whatever. I know there's more than just like 3 people here. I would hope so.
Yes.
Look, boss, mistakes are happening a lot more often now with you here.
What are you trying to say, Bondabar?
I don't know. You've never dealt with the elves before. I know you dealt with elves, but this place is ran by humans. There's been 2 people have died under this roof, I'm sure, probably, due to an accident. I'm not denying that, and it's terrible that they died. I actually met them with, actually saw their spirits. What's her name? I keep forgetting Mary's name.
Delora?
I saw them with Delora. But...
You met the ghosts of my sons?
Your sons? They were your sons?
Yes, they were my sons. I specifically hired Jeremy because I knew he was a sorcerer prone to emotional outbursts. I was the one that built him an anti-magic safe room. I paid for his anger management classes.
Did you die?
What were you doing, Bondabar? Off saving the world. Someone had to hold down the fort here while my own son was a walking bomb.
Yeah, we were doing important stuff.
I mean, I feel terrible that your son is dead, but if you knew this, why did you hire him as a DAMS? If you knew he was this way, why?
Because I thought that if he was under my employ, I could keep a closer eye on him.
But isn't that against the DAMS rules to hire your own family members?
Yeah, we have a word for that.
He was a special circumstance, and I got the okay from Draconiate.
Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I know how to do your job. I could have done it many times with how many people how many quote bosses I've had. I just never took the responsibility. Maybe it's time for you to step down. You suffered a big loss. I know how to run this place.
You're willing to take my place?
Look, I have rejected responsibility in the past, and it ended up costing me almost everything. I have time left, and honestly, I have 3 more supervisors if I were to stay my role, and I'm done with that. Because you're going to be here for like, what, maybe 10 more years, or who knows, and then another one's going to come in, and another one's going to come in.
You know the reason why there are no elves in positions of power in this particular office?
And why is that?
Because the last elf we had caused an outburst of undead. He broke one of the 10 laws and caused an outburst of undead. That is why most elves are treated with suspicion around the DAMS, at least in this city.
Isn't that... Niko, isn't that racist? Isn't that racist, sir? Because... Can I just say something clear here? Not only... Elves aren't the only ones that could be necromancers. Humans can be a necromancer. Anybody can be a necromancer.
Neither of us are even spellcasters.
Exactly.
How would we do that?
That's kind of actually racist on you, sir. Do I need to report that?
Look, I am just giving you the rationale behind why no elves hold positions of power. The majority of elves in Cortios work for the Conclave. That's what their background is in. That's what their culture is in. They're all naturey stuff. The few high elves that are in this city...
You high elves! You high elves now!
The few high elves!
We're simply informing you, good sir, that your rationale is stupid.
I cannot believe you're bringing the DEI into this, Bryce.
He's being racist!
I feel like that's half of this campaign could just be summarized down to racism. Period.
But that's a summary.
You want to change cultural perspective? Be my guest. I'm just saying you have a long uphill battle ahead of you, Bondabar.
You heard what he said, Kyle. He just said you can go ahead.
Wait, go ahead and take the role, or before I get the position out of game?
I mean, he said you need to. If you want to try and change perspectives, go right ahead. But the perspective we were discussing was an elf in the management position.
Yeah.
So, what I'm hearing is go ahead and take the position.
All right. You heard my partner here, bud. You work for me now.
Excuse you, there are papers you need to
I
sign,
can't
Kyle.
believe you just fired your boss.
There are papers you need to sign and oaths you need to swear before I just give you power.
Well, go get them.
Look. If I get the
just
paperwork
storms off, half exhausted, half angry.
Wait, you see he storms off?
Yes, he storms off.
You know what? Kyle's just gonna watch him storm off. He's just gonna go into his office. He's gonna sit in his chair real fast. And, this will be mine one day. Because now you're giving Kyle a purpose.
Oh, so now he's happy now. He doesn't storm off in anger.
Kyle's not storming off. He's actually gonna he's gonna make a determination to overthrow his boss now.
The boss is the one that stormed off. He's like, I can't deal with this right now. So he's going back to get the papers.
Oh, he's being serious. Okay.
Yes.
Niko, I need you to
He's
do
like,
something. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's like I have a funeral to plan, and now some schmuck wants my job. You know what? He can take it.
Niko, do me a favor and go back to the other place. I'll meet up with you. I got an errand I need to take care of, but it seems like we're still free to do what we want. We'll get some paperwork. I'll make sure to get it all signed and taken care of.
What is the other place?
Back to where everyone else is.
Oh, teleport back.
Yeah, teleport back.
Okay, sure thing. See you around, boss elf. And he heads out.
Yeah.
Right. So Niko teleports out. Grimsby comes back with the papers, shoves them into,
He goes, look,
plants them on Kyle's desk.
I'm sorry for what I said. I probably shouldn't have said that to you in this moment of time, what you happened. I didn't mean to challenge your authority in this time of low for you. It's just, maybe it's best to take a back seat for now. Grieve, let things go pray to Sodom for a bit. It's not easy losing kids.
Yeah, well, I'm alone now, and this job is the only thing that gave my life worth meaning.
Oh, don't do that to me, Adam. Don't you dare do that to me. Look.
My wife got turned into a ghast, okay? And now my sons are dead. Bondamar.
Look. If you wish, I will still.
No, I am more than happy to step into a supervisory role until you feel you have the reins of this job. Because it is much more demanding than I imagine you expect.
I'm sure it is, and that's why I would need you to teach me. I'm not saying bye, get out of the office. It's my job. No, I'm gonna need you to teach me stuff. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get everything you do. So no, I wasn't saying effectively immediately. I wasn't even saying that. I was just, we need to work together. I'm actually for once interested in the role. But anyway.
That's a surprise.
I've been learning from my friends, but I need to do something. Do you remember Niko?
The elf that was literally just in here all of 5 minutes ago? Yes.
Yes. So you know he has a record.
I know he has a record. I know he's joined your quote-unquote motley crew. I know the thing about his brother being cured. I'm aware of him and his situation.
I want his record.
He has fulfilled his community service, and as far as I can see, all he needs is someone like you to sign off on his papers, and he is freed of all charges.
Then I will take his files then.
There you go.
Thank you. And I will be back once we're done with whatever task we're at hand with. All right.
All right.
Kyle gives him a farewell, and he goes back in the teleporter.
Okay.
Sorry that was taking things so long. It was just kind of me wrapping things up with Niko.
So everything is all wrapped up over in Cortios.
Yes.
Yeah. And okay. So I'm gonna move on to kind of the main chunk of the session. Carbite, when you need to go, don't even feel free to just drop out of the call.
Yep, I'm gonna peace out. Thanks, Bryce.
Yep.
That was fun.
I still have
look forward
a
to
little
the
bit more planned for you, but I got what I needed.
Yeah, when he lets them know.
Oh yeah.
I have a response ready for when he lets them know.
Cool.
But have a good night, guys. See you later.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. So I'm actually going to rewind the clock a little bit for our roleplay scene. So this will take place. This will actually take place during the evening before, while you guys were all sleeping. Everyone sleeps soundly except for Granny. Granny has another dream. And unlike the previous dream, Granny, you still find yourself back in Rykar. However, you don't seem to be physically there. It's almost as if you're watching something fold.
What do I see?
You see two figures. One of them appears to be a very tall, winged female in like full breastplate armor, carrying a whip. And then the other one seems to be a cross between a man and a goat, but not like a satyr. He has a full he has a full human lower half, but his head is that of a ram's skull, and he is just kind of sitting on the floor of Rykar, just bound by black chains. With that being said, hopefully this thing I found this voice effect changer on my microphone, so hopefully
Oh no.
hopefully this transmits okay without too much headache on your guys' end.
Oh my god.
So, you hear the being who is chained, who you assume is the Blood Lord. He raises his head up toward the woman, and he says,
"Finds you a place. I'll be home in this dark tree playing. The romancer has been one she
Yeah, no, it's
disposes."
gonna work.
Adam, you gotta turn the volume of the thing off.
Like we always hear his mumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the,
It sounds like me in the morning. Like you can't understand anything.
let me just do that without the filter then.
I mean, it sounded cool. I just couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
just go full uwu.
Just do the voice. Just do the voice yourself, Adam. Duh.
Just do it like this.
I will try. He looks up to the woman and goes, "The preparations are in place. Heliana has been restored back to the material plane, as well as the Revenancer. Once they dispose of the motley crew and bring me back my wand, I will be free of my chains, and more importantly, of you." And the woman looks back at him. "Oh, Bloodlord, you know you can't be free of your chains, not for several millennia yet. You think I care about Sodom? You think I care about his plans, his prophecies? I am breaking out of Rykar as soon as possible, and there is nothing you can do to stop me, Archdevil." "Well, good luck with that. If you do manage this, just remember, I'll be hunting you regardless. So, be a good boy, remain chained, and if you're still chained within, a few weeks from now, I may reward you with something you might find satisfying." She disappears, and the dream fades to black. And you wake up, Granny.
Would Granny know why an archdevil has him chained? Like, shouldn't they be allies?
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Just wait till they learn I no longer have the wand.
I know, right?
Who was that was speaking? The woman?
There were two figures speaking. One of whom is the Blood Lord, and another one you have not encountered yet.
I know everything about this now. Please enlighten me.
Holy crap! Wow. Okay. I mean, I had several paragraphs of lore prepped just for this occasion, just in case you got.
I know all of it.
just in case you got a nat 20, but I wasn't expecting.
Granny
Wow,
writes
okay.
the encyclopedia page.
She was
It's just post-
there.
I was there so many centuries. No, I'm kidding.
No, this conflict
yeah.
goes
He's not
back
that
to
old.
yes, goes back to practically the beginning of time. So you recall from your studies in religion, there was an event known as the Infernal Rupture, and you remember the Dragonborn priest you spoke with in Draconia also being worried about the Infernal Rupture. That was an event back when a third of the angels fell from Beatnos and became the first devils. The devils ended up fighting amongst themselves. Half of those remained devils, and the other half became demons.
Huh.
The Blood Lord is one of the leaders of the demons, and the woman is known as the Archduchess of Envy. So basically, the devils manage to imprison the demons, and they kind of use them as servants slash slaves slash pets, and the demons are always trying to break free from their bonds and just destroy the devils, but they're kind of in a stalemate.
Well, that's amusing. I thought that a house divided against itself cannot stand.
You'd think so, but that doesn't mean people aren't gonna try, Granny.
I mean, it'll still stand, just maybe not for very long.
So yes, that is all what occurs while you were sleeping, and then you basically get up with all of that knowledge in place.
Oh dear. Well, I imagine it'll be a lot easier for them to find the wand on a random NPC than it would have been on us, but
I went to the black market. No one is fighting that dude.
So yeah, the day is yours, Granny. What are the rest of you doing now? Brian, you're off to the black market, I assume.
Yeah, well, no, it's not the black market. It's the Lost Magical Items Association. Clearly,
Well, this is the
Mhm.
first time I've had significant money, so I don't know where the black market is, and I've only looked longingly at the respectable magic shops. So, and I don't have a relationship with them.
Okay.
Brian's gonna go to a used item shop, as he calls black market, the used item shop.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh boy. I don't remember if I'm good at this. Let's see. Oh, I am. Okay. Why did it not roll? Hello? Um, hello? Hold on. I reload the page. It is not rolling a dice. I do not know why.
Okay, why am I seeing Kyle make an athletics check?
I did it to see if it works.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just on my end. My Foundry has been bugging all day. Earlier, whenever I tried to level up my character, it just told me the site didn't exist. So I don't know what's going on. My computer's also
Oh.
just been bugging all day.
I
Ah,
mean,
there we
if you-
go. There's a dice. Does an 18
Okay.
make me find anything?
18, you find the black market, but you find that all of the shops in Rutauk have been completely like vandalized and wiped out.
Interesting. So is it just like what all the windows broken into and stuff like that?
Yep, all the windows are broken into, And you see just a litter of graffiti on the walls of these buildings.
I see. I'm just gonna walk up and be like, well, that a little bit suspicious. This must be the right place. Is there anyone inside the shops, or are they just like, is there not even anyone in there? Is they just been looted?
You kind of look around and there's no one in the shop. It's empty.
Is there anything left in there?
Yes, you do find one item.
What do I find?
Hello?
You find a wand of conducting.
Ooh.
What?
What does that do? Does it conduct electricity?
While holding it, you can expend one of its charges to create orchestral music by waving it around. The music can be heard up to 60 feet and ends when you stop waving the wand.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Okay. I know what exactly. So Brian is gonna pick up the wand. Is there like an area where there used to be like a cash register, assumedly?
Yep.
Yeah, Brian doesn't advocate for stealing, so instead he's gonna put like 20 gold down just on the table when there's no one there and then leave the store.
All right.
After in his mind paying for the wand of orchestrating of conducting.
Okay. Winkel, you're also looking for shops, correct?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I had a connection issue.
Okay.
I am looking for a couple of items, some of which are more useful than others. Among the more useful items, I would like to acquire a ring of spell storing and a uh a uh 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 where's the and a uh what is it called? I can't remember the name of it. Uh uh why can't I find my notes? I wrote down notes. A robe of useful items, and a wand of the war mage, whatever is available. And less useful, but also very good. I'd like to see if I can find a mask charm and a talking doll.
Okay. You go into the shop, and you spot a young Genasi woman about your age. She's kind of curled up into a ball, shaking.
Oh no, miss, are you well?
She kind of looks up at you and she's like, "You better not be a demon."
No. Have you been troubled by them?
Yes, there was an incursion of fiends. They've wiped out practically every magic shop in town.
Where in the sense of there are no items, or in the sense that the people of the shopkeepers are deceased?
Both.
Aha.
Kind of stands up a little bit, still shaky.
Then
You're
you are
Wink,
very.
right?
I am. You seem to have survived. That is very impressive to have survived an incursion like that. I even just hiding is impressive. It's not easy to avoid detection when someone's after you.
No. I'm sorry. I don't have much to give you.
I
you're
can
free.
pay.
I'll sell you what I can. But there's not much.
Okay. Let's see what we have.
Okay. I have this doll, and she hands you a talking doll.
Oh, these are so cute.
You squeeze one, and it screams, "Death to the Emperor!"
I laugh. Of course.
I hope your friends have gotten use out of my tattoos. They said they knew you.
They do. I very much hope that they that went very well. That was uh that fight went a little differently than I anticipated. Uh he fights very differently than remember him fighting, but I am fairly impressed by that new strategy. It just wasn't as effective as I think he anticipated it being. It could have worked though.
I'm I'm glad my magic was of some use.
Yeah.
So the talking doll. The talking doll will be 50 gold.
I'm going to pay her 50 gold.
Thank you.
Uh,
Um. Yeah, I mean, what else did you want? I'm sorry. It's been a rough week with the demon attacks and things.
oh, of course, of course. Um, I have I have a little list here. I
Mhm.
don't if you've been through it, I don't if you've been looted, I don't expect everything. But, you know, um do you happen to have a ring of spell storing?
That you might have to go. You might have to go. I've heard talk of salesmen in both Draconiate and Jagton that would have that.
Okay. Do you have a mask charm?
Mask charm, yes, I do have one of those.
Okay. Uh, i- is there a robe of useful items available?
Robe of useful items, sorry. That that
Okay.
that actually got burned.
Ugh. And I'm assuming it's impossible to get a wand of the war mage of any description.
Yeah, sorry.
Eh. Well, how much would the mask charm be?
The mask charm.
Ooh, how do you have an amulet of health? That's almost certainly something you.
Amulet of Health. That
If you don't.
you mean like this, and she takes an amulet of health actually from off of her neck.
Oh, if that was how you stayed alive through the uh attack.
Yeah, that and my one spell scroll of Globe of Invulnerability.
That's oh I would feel terrible taking that from you. That's actually that's what's kind of brilliant. I would feel terrible. Although it oh, would this be bad of me to say buying it from you would how much would it be I pause and try and come up with justifying purchasing it uh at to get her enough money to get her started with new items. Um,
Um,
how much would it?
I would sell it to you for 4,000 gold.
I'll do that. I can't justify anything less if you're about to restart. And the mask charm is how much?
The mask charm. The mask charm is 70 gold.
Okay, I will pull up the money and hand it over to her. That would be 4,120.
Go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage.
Why am I? Oh, one of the stats I'm not great at. Cool, cool. Did I click it? Yes.
Okay. You feel your pocket grow slightly heavier, as if she stuck something in there. Stuck something in your pocket. Oh,
What happened?
Walter? Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Disconnect for a moment.
Okay.
What happened?
She it seems she stuck something in your pocket.
Oh boy. Do I realize this? Until I do I not realize this until I
You won't realize it until you leave her store.
love that. Let me do some math so I can properly remove money, and I'm going to make my way to my friends because I don't know anything about um what happened. So I'm just going to walk around town, making sure that my money is properly in its place, my rings or my stuff is getting attuned, and I'm going to start um putting stuff into the ring into the doll, or not putting stuff into the doll. I'm going to clear the doll so that I can so I can now I'm going to start putting stuff into the doll, which I'm going to put into chat.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Granny, what are you doing?
Well, Granny was actually interested in that tattoo, but I don't know if she'll be able to get this particular one.
Probably not here, being Winkhelm just found out the tattoo parlor has been ransacked.
Yeah. She wants a life well tattoo.
Okay.
Maybe a light bringer. But I don't know if they would have that weapon in this town.
Yeah, they would have a light bringer. You'd have to go to a different shop to see if they've got it in stock, but they do sell those.
Okay, I'd like to do that then.
Okay. So you go off and go and try and find a light bringer. They do have one in stock.
How much is it?
Light bringer. Lightbringer is 1,600 gold.
Oh. Oh well.
well, this is why you don't give all your money away. If you run into me, I might be able to help.
I just need 1,100 gold.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that is how much it costs to buy a Lightbringer. 1,600.
I guess
I
if she
can't.
runs into any of you, she'll say, could you lend me 1,100 gold?"
I absolutely do that, but I can't find talking doll in the ad equipment thing.
Because that's. I mean, if you went to the plutonium import and then went to items, it's not in the. That should be where you find it. I can add it later, but yeah.
Yeah. Is that? Oh, import. Okay, okay. Sorry.
Yep. You're good.
So whose turn is it?
Okay, so I think Winkhelm's done shopping. Granny is gonna have to get a loan. Brian, yeah, you found nothing. So Kyle, it's your turn.
I found something. Thank you very much.
Okay. So I already kind of went through some stuff. Just probably. So Kyle goes up to the blacksmith like, "Greetings, sir. How you doing today?"
Fine. Got a couple scars, but nothing a cleric can't heal.
Wait, what happened?
I mean, there were demons that attacked last night.
Yes. Sorry, I've been all over the place lately. Yeah.
Has someone informed Granny of this? Because she's gonna want to look into this. Like, seriously, no one's asking questions. Why are there demons?
I would say whenever Brian gets back, he'd probably ask Granny like, "Y'all heard anything about some sort of, I don't know, attack or something? There's a lot of like buildings that have been damaged by something. I'm not quite
Anyway,
sure what."
anyway, getting back to Kyle here.
Did they happen to take any of your wares, or you are fine? I guess.
I was able to hold them off, so I mean, it's all
Lovely.
good.
You might be able to assist me then. It's all right. I have a punch
Yes.
list here.
What can I do you for?
All right. Let's make this easy to first and foremost. I would like to have a heavy crossbolt.
Heavy crossbow.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you adding this to my sheet or?
I am not because I'm busy looking up prices.
Okay.
You can add it.
So let me know. Or okay, so you're doing the money stuff.
Yes, I'm handling money, and that's about all I can handle at the moment.
That is completely fair. I'm looking for the heavy crossbow. So
Heavy crossbow is 50 gold for a heavy crossbow.
Is that a +1 crossbow or plus this is 0?
That's a +0.
How do we? I'm trying to find a +0 and it's.
That you go to instead of going to a plutonium importer, you click on your character sheet, and there's something called equipment shop down below plutonium import. That's where
I've been looking at.
That is where you find all your. That is where you find all your +0 weapons.
Okay, heavy crossbow. Okay, so yeah.
Yep.
So keep it to. Oh, someone's crying. Lovely. Let me know how much I owe. So how do I confirm what I want? Oh, there we go. I get to go boop. Okay, heavy crossbow done.
Yep.
I of course, with the heavy crossbow, I would like to have myself some bolts.
Right. I can sell you a pack of 20 bolts.
Deal.
I can sell you a pack of 20 bolts for 1 gold.
Perfect. Okay, that is simple. Now, here's where things are starting to get a little bit. See what you got.
Right.
So, I can't wear any better armor. Even the highest legendary armor, I can wear it, but it won't do nothing.
Right. Yes.
Shields. What you got in shields?
Nope.
Shields. Yes.
Nope. It's not for monks.
I am the
He's a
fighter,
barbarian.
sir.
You're the barbarian?
He's a fighter barbarian. He can wield shield.
Okay.
Yep. Then
What you got shield-wise, sir?
shield-wise, I do have a very rare plus shield. There we go, shields. I do have a +2 shield,
Okay.
but that'll cost you 4,000 gold.
Well, keep that on a sidetrack. I am interested in that.
A +1 shield would cost you 450 gold.
That is a big difference.
Yep. Because you're jumping from an uncommon rarity to a rare rarity.
Okay. I understand that. Let's put that one on hold. I am interested in it, but I want to make sure I get what else I want first.
Okay.
So, potentially of the great +2 shield. That'd be nice. And then what about a great swords? What you got back there for great swords?
great. Right. Yeah. I do have a +2 greatsword
Okay.
for 2,500 gold.
Okay. So, let me think this out right now. Let's see. So you said something about 4,000 gold for that, and then 2,000 gold for the sword. So that's 6,000 total. I have 7,000. I have total. Okay, that is nice. Okay, loving it. So far, how much is your polearms? But a polearm is itself not a weapon. That's that's like a halberd, right?
Halberd, glaive, or spear.
Yeah. Which one of those do you want? Halberd, glaive, or spear?
How do you spell halberd? HAL.
BERD.
This is a halberd. Yeah, it's a halberd.
Uh,
Right?
You want a halberd?
Yeah, it tossed me. Yeah. How about a halberd? Just the regular one will do for me, sir.
Just a regular halberd? Yeah,
Let's go with the regular halberd.
Yes, we unfortunately don't have any magically enchanted halberds, but I can give you a plain old halberd, for 20 gold.
That will be perfect. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add that onto my list. Not half plate armor, halberd. Okay. All right. So now let's go back to the other two items. How much would you take my shield, my current shield for? It's a +1. It's just a regular shield. I'm sure it's worth nothing, pennies to you.
A regular shield. If you want to sell that, you can sell that to me for 5 gold.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
So Kyle will get rid of his shield, just pass it on, and be like, "All right, let's do the deal. Let's do the sword and the shield, please.
You want the +1 shield or the +2 shield?
Please.
+2 shield. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Plus,
I want to be taking some things on, so.
+2 shield.
All right, I am adding that to my list with my +2 shield.
Will be 4,000 gold.
Yes. So you're keeping up with the gold, right? Like how much you're taking away from my pocket?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I will after you're done buying everything. I'll add it all up and.
Okay, I think I should have enough. So yes, he's gonna go ahead and take that +2 shield.
Okay.
And he's gonna take that +2 greatsword.
+2 greatsword.
Which you said was about. You said something was like 2,000 there. Yeah, like 2,000.
+2 is 2,500.
Yes. Let's go ahead and make that deal.
Okay. And then you want the regular halberd. Okay, so I'm adding that in. Okay. Anything else you want, or can I subtract the gold now?
That should be it. Let's see what I have left.
Okay.
I believe I have enough.
Let me do the math quick. You have 879 gold left.
Beautiful. Okay. What else? Oh gosh. Okay. I did not think of. I honestly got what I wanted there. How much are health You don't sell health potions. I'm sorry.
I do not sell health potions. I'm sorry. You'll have to go speak to Rena.
Let me see. What else do you have? Okay. No, that's not. because there are thousands of things, and
I sell weapons, armor, and shields, so that is what I sell.
You know what? Let's make it. How much for a pack of ball bearings?
Pack of ball bearings, probably can sell you those.
No. I'm sorry. I apologize. Not a ball bearing. I want a bag of ball bearings. Actually, how much does it cost for a bag of holding?
Bag of holding, he does not sell that.
No, I was just asking out of game.
Oh, a bag of holding will be...
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this all figured out what I want for Kyle.
You're good. Bag of holding, 500 gold.
Okay, and how much for a bag of ball bearings?
Bag of ball bearing. 1 gold.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Give me that. Give me at the back of 1,000 ball bearings. That's going to be some fun. Yoink.
Okay.
And you said, so that was 1 gold. So this is 1. Bag of holding.
It's 500 gold.
But he can't sell it, though. That's to be a magic place.
Right. Yep, you're going to have to go to a different shop.
I'm trying to see what else he would have, you know? Don't want to take forever.
Yep.
Fighters just need so much gunk.
Granny, just so you know, your Lifewell tattoo is going to cost you 5,000 gold.
Whew. She's cooking right now, but she's listening to you. She's hearing you.
Alright, is that everything I can do for you, sir?
Let me see. Got anything special for me? DM's discretion now.
Okay, let me take a look at what he would sell that might interest.
Oh, I am also going ahead and subtracting that ball bearings. I did that already. Okay, your icon, Veronica, there you go. Go ahead now, speak, Veronica.
I'm not gonna get the Lightbringer because I barely use my mace anyway.
How I still have 3,000 approximately. What do you need?
Oh, no, I'm not gonna get it because I have a silvered mace and I don't even use it, so there's no point.
No, but like any like amulets or items or anything.
I could get an amulet of the devout, but that's about it.
What about a sensor of the devout? That's an interesting option to ask about.
Would I
If you ever
even
heard.
use that though?
Look it up. It's a very interesting option.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Well, yeah. I'm almost done anyway.
The amulet of the devout is really good though.
Yeah.
What can I give you that's not too overpowered to what you already have?
Like I said, DM's discretion here.
I could give you a flame tongue.
What on earth is a flame tongue, sir?
It's clearly a flaming tongue.
It's a flaming sword. It's a sword that deals fire damage.
You know what?
And it also glows in the dark.
You know what? I will take that because it's probably a long sword, isn't it?
It can be any sword.
It can be any type of sword. It could be a flaming greatsword for all you care.
Well, but the thing is, why I'm saying that is because I need if I'm gonna ever use my shield, I need a weapon that I can at least one hand wield. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you can. Yeah, you can definitely get a flaming longsword. Yeah.
Because like yeah, sure, toss me one of those. How much I owe you for that?
Um, flame 5,000 gold.
Sir, I can't afford that.
You wanted to know the best item for someone of your capabilities. That is one of the best items for your capabilities.
You know what? I think I might go get myself a bag of holding if there's one available. Actually, there's no point in me holding that. Ah, never mind. I think I'm done for today, sir.
All right. Take care.
Thank you, thank you.
Veronica, I posted something interesting. Also, Adam, I posted something interesting in general campaigns. As interesting things to do with Talking Doll.
Hmm. I mean,
Not gonna lie, it's very creepy.
it'd be good for roleplay, kind of a power of Christ compels you type thing.
I don't know if it would. I'm not saying it would actually be functional for the first one, but as a thing that can be done, Granny could say the words into it, and I hold it, it could be a thing. But for the second option, is that a viable option?
The second, oh, like incantations and stuff. You mean?
Yes. Like if I'm casting
Yeah.
silvery barbs, or if I'm casting um mind sliver, it makes it look like I'm casting hold person.
Yeah. That. No, that's not a thing you could.
Okay, so I can't do that. Okay, but the I can't. So the first one I could do. I could work with Granny to do the first one, not actually doing anything necessarily, except for uh role play.
Right. Yes. The talking doll can only do common phrases. It can't do any magical incantations.
Okay, but it can. But the words it can say, like she can say the words, and it doesn't actually have any function from the doll.
Right.
Okay, well, I was gonna basically do the same thing from the other one, but it's like where it would do the. I was basically trying to do the same thing with the other one, but I guess incantations have a different sound when they're said.
Okay. Are you guys moving on to another city to try and shop more, or what's the plan?
Ooh, Kyle actually does have a plan.
Oh boy. Hello, I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
I was about to say Carbonate's back.
Yeah, meeting was short.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Huh?
Well, I got a plan. Niko, are you still shopping? Are you good? Do you got what you want?
I got my gloves of being strong. I am delighted. I have no further need to shop.
Got it. He's gonna approach to you, Niko, and be like, "How would you feel to have a little bit of fun? Not like we did last night, but a little bit of fun, nonetheless."
Some better fun, huh?
Yeah,
What?
maybe I can swindle some gold and maybe not pick a fight. Yeah, sure, pick a fight.
I
did
don't
I
know about
find?
swindling gold. I thought we turned a new leaf,
No, no,
but
no, 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 no. Not
I mean, I
swindling
have
gold, but
plenty
make
of
it okay.
gold.
Look, follow. You know what? You know what? Here, everybody, follow me.
What was the item that was pocketed to me?
You find a note in your pocket from the shopkeep that says, "Hey, when you're all done with this hero business, how about you take me on a date?"
I look at this, blush, put it back, and realize I have gotten myself into more trouble than I really intended to.
Granny, you spot this immediately with your passive perception.
I'm not going to interfere. This is none of my business.
Like, I put that back, and I'm just like, I will deal with that when I deal with that, and move on.
I'm just gonna be twirling my new stick. I'm not actually using the spell. I'm just moving it around in the air.
Okay. Carbide, I don't know what happened. I tried to get you out of Foundry because I thought you would be gone for the night. So I don't know if you want to try and log back in or whatever, if it would let you back in or not. But
Yeah, so like Kyle's not gonna suggest this until it's more like an evening time thing.
Okay, so you guys just kind of wander about the city for the majority of the day then?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm going to meet up with
Okay.
Granny and ask her to do the holy words thing that I laid out in Discord.
That's up to Granny. It's purely
Right.
it's purely role play. It's not gonna have any.
Yes. I know, it has no effects, actually, but it's just... it can only be 6 words each or against the various enemies that I worry about coming out against us.
I could do that. I'll do it if you let me make her a cute little dress.
Oh, absolutely!
Yes.
Then you just have to talk to her and tell her the 6 words to say against... You have to give her instructions about when to say them and how to say them.
So how does this work? Is she like sentient or what?
It's basically a magical recording doll. You record yourself saying it, and it goes into the doll.
Yes. Up to
How
6
would
phrases.
you know when to say it?
It
Magic.
it magically rotates whenever you squeeze the doll.
Actually, no. It's not. It changed. No, that's not exactly how it works.
No.
You when you can create a condition that activates the phrases.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes.
Which is why I said the like but it has to take place within 5 feet. So if you say if a ghost appears within, or if a ghost comes within 5 feet, say these holy words against ghosts. If a zombie comes within 5 feet, say these holy words against zombies. If a devil enters within 5 feet, say these holy words against devils or demons. Or there are 6 phrases, and they have to be no more than 6 words each. So you're very limited.
Okay, well she'll record it then.
Okay.
While knitting a cute little dress.
Okay. Could you put up give the list of the things that you're going to of the conditions and the things that you're going to of the list of things that you're going to put in. Not the necessarily the words, but like the conditions and the thing that you are going to say it against.
I don't know.
In Discord. Just put it in Discord, and I'll write up the conditions. And just like the things that you're gonna say the words against.
Spells?
No. Like words like say words against ghosts or ghouls or whatever, and I'll write the conditions up so because it's easier for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that. You know how to do that part. Like it won't actually have any magical effect. It'll just be an alert.
Let's see. Undead, fiends, demons. What else could we do? I mean, if you have a specific one you want.
No, this is entirely up to you.
I'm having another enchilada.
Okay. While people are figuring that out, what is the plan here?
All right. All right, I don't know.
Yeah,
for
boss
sure.
self. What are we doing?
Not sure about you, Granny. I'm sure you don't want to participate in this, but I have a plan. First, we need to go to a woodworker. Just trust me.
To what?
To a woodworker.
Oh, I thought you said a woo burger. I'm like, what's a woo burger?
What's a woo? I don't know. What is a woo burger?
We were
Nice fine restaurant to me.
A woo burger is a tavern run by ghosts.
Oh my god.
Yes, like
No, that'd be Boo Burger.
at least I mean, none of you have to follow me, but yeah, it'd be a fun night if you want to. At least for me.
So I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, Brian's gonna follow. He doesn't really know what's going on, but he's just along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Show up to a
Okay.
woodworker. Greetings, sir.
Yes.
How much for some furniture? Like, how much for some chairs, tables, and whatnot?
Furniture? Furniture, you say?
Yes, furniture.
I mean, depends how big you want it.
No. Like you know, kind of like how much a tavern has.
Why? You trying to build a tavern?
No, I'm trying to fight a tavern.
Why would you fight a building? That's stupid.
No, I'm gonna go in and pick a bar fight.
Oh, I see.
And I want to, you know.
I can't be involved in trying to give you collateral. I'm sorry.
Really, I have.
I'm going to use my new toy, the new mask charm, and I'm going to use it to cast disguise self as the tavern keeper. Can come in and say, "Are you all gonna be causing more trouble?" Well, it was a lot of fun last night. If you're gonna, why don't you? It was. I'm gonna talk to the woodworker. It's like, do you have any of that? Any cork wood or some softwood like balsa to make chairs out of, so that they can hit people without it actually hurting them?
What? I want to hurt people. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to save you.
I know. Mikhail actually said he has no charisma.
Does Kyle actually say that out loud?
I feel like Kyle would definitely say that out loud.
He would say that out loud.
I'm trying to rescue you. And
The gnome is like,
Brian's just gonna kind of like look around and be like, if y'all really want to beat up someone, it look like there's someone who's like robbing buildings. I don't know. They look ransacked. That might just be a homelessness problem, but I don't really know. I don't really find anyone asking me questions.
I just want to
here.
have a little bit of fun. I haven't had a good bar fight in a while. No one would.
Y'all didn't have any fun after I left?
No, we just got drunk then. There's a difference.
And you didn't fight anyone? That's impressive.
No,
I think about it
right?
every time I've gotten drunk around someone else, someone gets hurt.
I know. I guess we.
Getting hurt and getting in a fight are different things.
Well, okay, getting hurt normally because, well, you see, I have a tendency to cast spells whenever I'm drunk, right? Because I'm inebriated. I'm not paying attention to what's coming out of my mouth, and suddenly the building's on fire. Happened. It happened at home. It's not bad. He never allows me to go out to bars.
Upon hearing Brian say that, the gnome looks apprehensively at his roof.
No, don't worry about it, sir. I'll double check. Your roof is made out of steel. It'll be fine. Your roof will still be standing.
All right, fine. I guess we shouldn't pick a bar fight. I want this one. I want to fight somebody.
I'm standing there looking at in the face of this bartender, looking at you like I'm looking absolutely apoplectic because I was trying to rescue you and it just did not work.
Look, I'll just blurt things out.
Well, if you're not gonna buy anything, I mean, I'd rather you get out of my shop. Got a lot of woodworking to do.
Fine.
There's there are people who need houses rebuilt. So
Oh,
What happened to their houses? What
Here.
do you do whenever? He's gonna look over at the others and be like, "What did I do whenever I was drunk? Did I do something I wasn't supposed to?"
No. There was an attack on this place. I think there was a demons
Ow.
attacked. I guess.
Demons? There's demons around here? Are we in hell? Where did I wake up? I'm confused. I think I maybe took a wrong turn.
Look.
Brian, go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Just a base intelligence check. You vaguely remember black chariots flying out of hell, like.
Vaguely? Okay. Brian's just gonna kind of like look around. He's like, wait a minute. I think I remember that. I think I saw like some demons. Did I summon? Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe they're after the liquor. Where'd you guys put my alcohol that I drank and then passed out?
We threw it away.
You gotta keep. Uh-oh. You gotta keep that stuff safe. Devils love that stuff. It's one of their favorite drinks.
I know Wilcom actually has it on him.
Oh. Well, okay. As long as it's safe.
He did
I
not
didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well, I gotta get back to rebuilding some folks' houses.
How about this? Instead of picking a bar fight and furniture and whatnot, how about he pulls out 20 gold.
I mean, I may be able to build furniture for you if you want to cause a bar fight.
No. Here. He gives you 20 gold. He goes, here, put that towards the efforts of fixing people's homes.
Why, that's mighty kind of you. Thank you.
Yes. I am the AMS. I shouldn't be condoning violence, even though I want to sometimes.
Oh, DAMS, huh? So you summoned the demons.
What? No.
That's what the news is saying. DAMS summoned the demons.
What I've seen, I feel like the DMS, if anything, may not condone violence, but they sure do condone racism. I mean, good lordy.
Look, the whole racist thing aside. Oh, so you weren't there.
Well, no, they were racist to me last time I talked to them.
Oh, okay.
Well, that racist to you as well?
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
That's true.
A little bit of, but anyway, the DMS has no reason. Go ahead.
So the dams summoned demons and are racist.
No, they.
So what's the difference between the previous situation and the current one? I'm confused.
One, this old man here doesn't know what he's talking about. The DMS would never summon demons whenever they follow a patron saint. They would never
Insight check.
I know, yes. For the record, the last time that Brian had a conversation with the DMS, I don't remember what they said. They said something mildly racist, so that's his view of them now.
Do you think?
I mean, Wincombe, you'd know that the DMS is supposed to abide by the 10 laws of magic. So, Kyle seems to be telling the truth. I don't know, that's just what the paper's been saying. Here, and he tosses you a newspaper.
Kyle
Who writes
looks
the
at it and
paper?
shows Niko.
Huh?
Newspaper says the DMS were out in Turmpit Forest and apparently started summoning some demons.
Well, a dear friend of mine had extreme troubles with demons and barely survived. If you are associated with that, we need to have some words.
You talking to me?
Possibly.
Kyle starts to grab his sword, pull his out. Is like, if you're thinking that I am going to, one, summon demons or practice that is against Sotum. I am a follower of Sotum. The DAMS is a follower of Sotum. They were founded from a saint. So no, there might be some corrupt people, maybe. DAMS does not practice that.
Then Brian's gonna like step in between you two to try to like calm things. They're like, now hold on, before we get too antsy, is there any Kyle? Is there any maybe bad eggs you think of in the DIMS? I'm not saying the entire organization's bad, but it is possible someone used their magic abilities and stuff you guys have in stores to maybe do something a little bit nasty. Happens all the time.
I'm going to make a history check on my historical knowledge of bad things from the AMS.
Okay, go ahead and make a history check. Okay, the DAMS has a very, very clean record. The only bad thing that's really been associated with the DAMS was around the time that the 10 laws were put into place. And that was like millennia ago.
Like how, like what kinds of, what were they involved in the acts that caused the 10 laws to be set up?
So what happened was, before the DAMS was founded, it tried to be founded several millennia ago, prior to Sodom. A similar organization tried to be set up. However, they failed, and that's what brought in the 10 laws. And then after the DAMS was officially established, they have kind of an uneasy connection to that prior group of wizards. So that's why some of them see the DAMS as bad blood, just because of that one stain on their historical record. But otherwise, they are very clean.
So I'm going to bring up that that old history about those ancient wizards, and ask them how many of their books are still considered the official part of the official handbook, like the part of the are how many of them are still super influential, etc. Like in the sense of like how Aristotle is influential on Aquinas.
Right. So Kyle, you would know this just because you've worked at the DAMS long enough, that what Winkham's talking about here, the only major connection between the old pre-Sodom DAMS and the new post-Sodom DAMS, the only connection between those two is basically like all the DAMS employees were basically told, hey, some bad people did some bad things. Here's what they did. Please do not repeat them.
He's gonna relay it over to Wilcom.
So
I am not.
They're seen more as like a bad warning of what not to do.
So, please do not affiliate my organization with summoning demons. As Brian said it correctly, most likely, there have been a few bad eggs. I will admit that.
So someone, instead of saying, instead of looking at people as warnings, said, "Oh, let's do the things that looked at them as instruction manuals."
Okay, I want to make this very clear with you, and this is my final warning now with you. Stop dissing my organization now. 2, we do not practice demons. Because understand this, like Brian has said, there have been a few bad apples. Out of my time of a 200-something years plus with the DAMS, I have encountered a few bad people. Just because those bad people do some shady things doesn't mean the entire organization is bad. How about you? What happens if one of your arena fighters decides, I'm going to go kill somebody? You say, oh, you shouldn't, but they still can. What happens if they go and have a vendetta against somebody? Same thing against you.
I recall
It's
that
very
I
difficult to pull that off.
possessed.
I don't care. It might be difficult to pull off, but guess what? It can still happen. Same with the DAMS. We're not perfect. People are bad. But
Do you
assuming my
do you
entire organization is bad is not okay.
do you actively excise those who are bad?
If they are caught and there is evidence behind it, then yes.
Does anyone who here knows celestial, abyssal, or infernal?
What languages again? Celestial, abyssal, or what?
Celestial, abyssal, or infernal?
No,
No.
Celestial.
I know undercommon in that one weird language.
Oh yes, Divinari, my homebrew language. Yes.
I know
Divinari.
undercommon and orc.
I know common, primordial, and draconic.
Okay, so Kyle, you and Granny seem to notice a weird message that's been sprawled in a different language, like kind of in between the wordings of the main news article.
Wait, there's something here.
Is Granny with us?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just tagging along.
And see, there's something here in the paper. I can't.
You don't know it.
Oh, we see something.
Me and
He-
Me and
He,
you.
yeah, Kyle does know it because Divinari encompasses those three languages.
Huh? Cool.
Yes. So Kyle and Granny, you see the phrase "not fiends, undead."
See, look right here. Oh, I don't know if I can read this or not, but it says not fiends but undead. The DAMS has nothing to do with the undead.
I don't know about y'all, but that says demons to me.
And the rest of you don't see the secret message because you cannot read those languages.
That is I don't see what you're talking about.
It's right here. It's written in a different language.
Could you? Do I even see the writing?
You see writing, but you see it in a language you do not recognize.
Ryan's like, did a chicken write this paper? What is this scribbles? What? I don't understand what this is right here. What is
At
that?
least recognize the language family, like how. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just said Kyle just translated it.
No, what I'm saying is, like, if you look at a language, you can go, oh, that looks like it's Arabic or something
Right,
similar.
Yes. You do not even recognize the language family. That's how foreign this is to you.
Oh, I'm like, oh, that's just new. I don't like, wow, that's okay. This is new. I'd like to copy it down just to get a sense of how to write it, and so I can attempt to learn.
Wincombe, you don't happen to have comprehend languages in your spellbook, do you?
Let me check. I'm not sure. Do.
I don't think so. I don't think that's one of your learned spells.
I was very careful to pick only spells that were in character, and that was not one. I don't think that was one of them.
Nope, it's not even in your spellbook.
No, I never.
Okay.
Yeah, he never saw that as that was never part of his repertoire because he was always going full. Like he's like, I'll get to that eventually.
So okay, just wanted to double check that. All right.
Yeah, and he's just trying to copy the shapes of the letters to get a sense of what it feels like to write it in it or feel it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
See how well you can copy. Okay, you managed to transcribe it pretty easily. You don't know what it says, but it's writing.
So where is this going? Where is this saying? Where does the incident happen at?
The according to the paper, the incident happened in the forest north of here.
I think we should probably go check that out. Do investigate.
What are we gonna go check out? I'm confused. I believe all of you that it says something. I just don't know what that says.
It's something to do with undead. It's bad.
Oh, dead people? Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of those around here. I mean, you see all the stores look like they were broken into.
I know. That's who they
Granny,
think.
have you told the rest of your party, the rest of the party, about your dream at all? Just out of curiosity.
Not yet, but I was gonna say that I wonder if this has something to do with the gates of death.
What do you mean by gates of death?
I thought we all
Oh yes, sorry.
heard that.
No, the dream.
I mean,
oh, sorry.
Well, I haven't said anything about my dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything about her dream. All she's mentioned is the doors of death, which you have one half of the item needed to close it.
Look,
I have a theoretical question. Before I blacked out, I remember seeing like a person riding on a chariot that was all black. Would you have anything to do with the doors of death?
No, that was another Shadar-kai.
Oh, all right. That makes sense.
Yes, he brought us to Delora.
I just thought I would double check because I was not exactly the most conscious at the moment.
But look, I think we should have been. I think tomorrow we should go investigate these matters. I don't know what time it is now. What time is it now?
It is pretty late. It's about dinner time, like 6 p.m. in the evening.
Got it. I think we should probably go check this out in the morning. I think we should go and see if we can't clear the name of the DAMS because everyone knows how news spreads. If there's one thing, it blows up, especially with a major organization as it is.
Wouldn't they be out now as opposed to like in the morning?
Do you want
Why not just go now?
Do you want to go fight demons at the middle of nighttime?
I mean, I don't know if they'll be awake during the daytime. Aren't most of them sensitive to the sun? At least that's what I thought. There used to be a lot of them in the Underdark, and that's what I was told. They don't like the sun too much.
Check in on the Drow monk who I sent up this way and see how he's doing.
Okay, so you go ahead and check in on him. He seems to have made a little bit of a name for himself. He's not as famous as you, obviously, but he's become a good fighter in his own right. Seems to have kind of straightened his life out a little bit and gained an honorable reputation as an arena fighter.
Okay. And I basically wanted to check his record as reasonably competent. But
Yes.
I was wondering if I had half wondered why he hadn't been. Winkle had been wondering why he hadn't been. If he had been sent up here, he had half expected him to be part of the group that Mesrop would pick, but it was just a surprise to. He was wondering if he had not made it up.
Yeah. I mean, he seems to be doing pretty well for himself. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, that's all.
Pretty much it, so.
So what are we doing? Are we going out tonight? Which I am not keen on.
I'm not. I think that we should be out, at least somewhat, in case there. uh, in case there's something dangerous happening.
I mean, if that's the
How
case,
about
shouldn't
this?
we be here to help?
That's what I
How about,
meant.
Okay.
how about this? I'll make an agreement with you. We won't go attack them tonight, but I'll lay a trap in the at the entrance to the village. So if someone tries to come in here through the woods, then I'll be able to capture them, and then we can look at them in the morning. How does that work for you?
What happens if you accidentally catch a drunk?
Well, I mean, if they're coming out of the forest, then I don't know what kind of alcohol they're getting from over there. It's like a moonshine whiskey, but yeah.
Probably sludge.
Sludge isn't in the forest, I think. I don't really
Yes,
know if
it
my deal to
is.
get you. That's a good question. I should
Yes,
ask him
it is.
sometime how to make that.
Sludge is very much in the forest.
Brian is unaware of where it comes from. He just knows how to drink it. But not really.
Go
It's
for it.
it's at this point a letter appears by mail orb for Niko.
You got
Ma-
mail.
For me.
For
Oh
you.
boy.
Yes.
What does the mail orb say?
It is a letter dated 4 months ago that says Akron has been kidnapped. We're going to the forest to try and rescue him. If you don't hear back from us within a few months, come and find us.
That's my brother's son, right? That's my nephew?
That's your nephew. Your nephew's been kidnapped. Your 5-year-old nephew's been kidnapped.
He's a werewolf. Why couldn't he stop him?
We healed him.
We cured
We
them.
healed him. He's no longer a werewolf.
That's it. We're going to find the baby boy.
Tomorrow morning, right?
No, at once.
You do realize that this is a trap, right?
Wouldn't it always be a trap?
Child.
Look,
That is the perfect bait.
Niko, you're the one who's dealt with, like, this is your nephew. This is your call.
Whether we're going to the forest?
Whether we're going to the forest in the morning or now.
It's been 4 months. I don't think rushing out there in the middle of the night is going to fix anything. Let's go tomorrow.
All right. I'll get us some rooms.
Okay, so you go back to the Dusty Emerald. The Genasi just looks at you and goes, "Please tell me you're not gonna spend another night drinking."
No. That was only one night, by the way. But no, we are not drinking. We need to be keen mind tomorrow.
Oh, thanks, Sodom.
Niko,
Yes.
I need a word with you.
Sure thing, boss elf. We step to the side.
Kyle pulls out the file in his hand. Niko, do you know what I have in my hand right here?
That's my record.
It is. I have seen you improve much the time that we've been together. You have fought against your own kind, or one that accepted you. You turned against them. I've seen you change of heart. Yes, you're still a little bit of reckless. That's any teenager. But your heart has definitely changed places. And therefore, I went to the DAMS, and I've gotten your record, and as of today, you are clean. As Sodom has done to me, he's given me a second chance. I give you a second chance. Your slate has been cleaned, your record is removed, and you see him just toss. You see him take out one document as like signing and stuff like that, but he throws the rest of your stuff in the fire.
You go, wait, he keeps one out of it?
It's a signed form, I had to have you and I sign it and everything else to get you completely completely removed.
Okay.
Look, my boss
Niko
told me.
stares at
The boss told me to do it. Okay. Yeah, the
Guess
boss
it's
did.
just to keep me in the system, huh?
No, you're out. Your record is completely gone. This is just saying that you acknowledge it and that you accept
Acknowledge what?
that your term with the DAMS is over with.
Wait, my service is done?
Well, it doesn't have
Kind
to be.
of. Right. Basically,
Yeah,
all the
no, I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. Like how you were forced to join, that is no longer there. It's your own free will to join or not join.
Niko stares at the papers curling up as they burn in the fireplace. Says that life really is behind me. I don't know. I didn't expect this. I know that used to be like everything I thought and worried about, and now I don't care about it at all.
And that is good. That means you are becoming a good man. So congratulations.
Yeah, I don't want to end at the DAMS, but I'm thinking back to my parents' shop. They don't have anyone there. Please let me talk to my parents before I sign on for more time.
I understand. And if you wish to leave, I will understand. If not, I will join. You can join me, and maybe one day I'll take leadership of our faction. And you know, I'm not gonna live forever. Maybe you can take charge one day.
And hey, even if I do leave, which I don't want to, I also want to go home. I've been been a big disappointment to my parents my whole life, and I feel like that might not be the case. But even if I do leave, at least I didn't die on you. I'll still be here.
That is very true. Very true. Thank you for being a good partner and a friend. It's not over yet. We still have much to do, but thank you. You've opened my eyes to a few things in this world.
And I guess I haven't been saying it, but you've taught me quite a lot, Boss Elf.
He'll punch you in the shoulder. You're welcome.
But for now, there are still some adventures to be had. Just maybe not on official business.
Indeed. So now we must go rescue your nephew. And kill whatever else is out there in that forest.
I'm starting to think my brother might be a bigger troublemaker than me.
Sounds like your family just has a grudge.
I don't know, man.
All right. And as you all go off to sleep, Niko, you have a dream.
Hmm?
You see a forest. But the forest kind of strange. You are peering out of a giant red gem. You see a drow woman's face leering back at you. And you realize you're seeing things from Akron's perspective.
Oh, so I see a drow woman's face.
Yes.
Is it one I recognize?
No. Akron is pounding on the gem, being like, "Where's my dad?" The drow woman just smiles. Your mother and father have been taking care of Akron, and soon you will be too. Don't worry. 2 weeks from now, this will all be just a memory. 2 weeks from now, I will be the most powerful wizard that ever lived. I want to go home! Oh, but you can't go home, Akron. You'll miss all the fun. I need you. I need you for my plan. Without you, the Blood Lord cannot be released. I don't care about some stupid, bloody, Baron Lord person. I want to go home. Sleep now, child. It'll be over soon.
The Blood Lord. Good golly.
And the dream fades. Where we will end.
Oh man, is there anything